Gang, breaking news from here at Aunt Tootie's. We are about to drop the Are You Garbage comedy special.
Yeah, it's a special we shot on the Route 66 tour. It includes comedy from each city, a bunch of behind the scenes on the bus. I'm talking beers, heaters, someone shits their pants. It's a whole thing. Are You Garbage YouTube page. Sign up, subscribe now. Live premiere February 25th. Let's go. Yeah.
Welcome to another exciting edition of Are You Garbage? The show where you find out if your favorite comedians are classy individuals or absolute trash. Now, here are your hosts, Kevin Ryan and H. Foley.
Hey, everybody out there, and welcome back to everybody's favorite podcast. This is Are You Garbage?
Hey.
It's that little show we sit down with your favorite comedians, and we found out if they're good to be classy, or they're just a big old piece of trash.
Garbage.
I'm your host, H. Foley, coming at you on a beautiful day. We're out back here at Tootie's in the new edition. She's upstairs, just got her brand new dress.
Okay.
For the big Route 66 premiere. I told this dumb broad we're not doing a premiere like that.
Okay.
She's trying to get John Hamm as her +1.
She's dressing up as for the YouTube premiere.
I said it's virtual, honey.
Okay.
There's no red carpet.
It's the internet, Toots. This ain't on Netflix.
This ain't the Golden Globes, baby. There's no brick and mortar. We're online, passing savings on to you. My co-host is coming at you from across the table. This is what we call a family episode, just the boys, the bozos, and the homies.
Uh-huh.
He is the CEO of Are You Garbage. He is an international businessman and the executive producer of the feature documentary Route 66.
Sure.
Kevin James Ryan, everybody.
What up? Get my scarf and lower the lights. What up, gang? Shout out to you. First of all, thanks for tuning in. As always, please make sure you rate, review, subscribe on iTunes. Full video available on YouTube. Also, full video available on Spotify. Then the greatest website of all time, www.patreon.com/areyougarbage. You go over there, you get all that bonus content. But
Yes,
that's not what we're here to talk about. There's been rumblings you may or may not have heard. You may or may not have seen a post. The Route 66 special is coming out. The boys are doing an Are You Garbage special. It encompasses 2 weeks of us on the road. All the cities we've hit on the Route 66 tour.
A tour special.
Yeah, it's a tour special. So there's a lot of stuff from the stage from Chicago, St. Louis, Tulsa, Oklahoma City, Albuquerque, Flagstaff, Las Vegas, Los Angeles. A lot of behind-the-scenes stuff. A lot of fucking on the bus, at the hotels. The boys hit a state fair in Oklahoma.
It's a real slice of Americana.
Go to a couple of dive bars, meet with the locals, really rubbing elbows with the salt of America, with the salt of the earth people.
The biggest thing we've ever done.
Yes.
Biggest production. All this time.
A lot of money.
It.
A lot of money, but this is why we listen. Oh, let's pull the curtain back. We're an honest pod over here. We're not spinning yarns, you know what I mean? This was an idea we had, and we wanted to do it. We wanted to make it look really cool, and the best way to do it, was very expensive. And we decided to do it and pass the savings on to you.
Yeah.
No.
We could have gotten to a bidding war, sure. Gone to different streamers and this and that. Forget all that. We're going right to the source, right to the people. YouTube, baby.
Nintendo was all over us. Sony said no. No, listen, we obviously kicked around some ideas of sending it to people and stuff like that and what people want, but like that's genuinely not what we make content for. We make stuff that we think's cool and you know, and for the fucking army of garbage, and we really think you guys are gonna like this. Like we said, it's a lot of fucking on stage
just a
stuff.
good goddamn time.
It's a good goddamn time. It's me and the big man fucking, you know, bickering, laughing, fucking doing the whole not catching. A lot of heaters. We were still in the heaters at this time.
I was smoking.
A lot of heaters.
A lot of basketball shorts. Not as many as I should have brought with me.
A lot of top. Someone may or may not have shit themselves. Just throwing that out there, and we may or may not have all that on camera. You know what I mean? No, it's a good time. We really made it. Hoping you guys in mind, thinking you guys would really enjoy it. So it's on the youth. This is the biggest thing we've ever done to date. We need you guys to kind of rally behind it.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's February 25th on our YouTube page. There'll be a link for the premiere. We're going to be in the live chat, the whole 9 yards. Share with a friend, let's fucking grassroots this thing. Upswell.
Got Tootie on there with a nice tight cocktail dress. She's wearing that dress J-Lo wore back in the day, that green one.
Man, I used to tug my little root to that.
I didn't know they made it.
That was like the Kardashian sex tape before that happened.
Sure.
That
She
was-
showed up in that thing.
Woo!
Spicy.
We all went to 7th grade going, did you see?
Toadie's got hers in a double XL, so don't get too excited.
You'd be falling out of that.
I
thing.
didn't ask you about that. What is the below the line situation? Am I an executive producer?
What's the
Producer?
bad one? What's producer? What's the better producer?
I want line producer. You got to put the cash up.
That's the bad one.
Is it?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Give me rank of producers on a
Executive's the best.
Okay, well I'm executive producer.
Okay.
I'm sexutive producer. Yeah, you would be executive producer.
I got points on the back end.
What? I don't do it. I mean, we're taking a bath on this thing. Our kids aren't gonna be able to go to college.
How about a couple of snacks in the green room for the boys?
Sure. I'll get you small bags of goldfish. What do you got?
Executive producer.
Uh-huh.
Is the what?
Producer.
What's executive
Line
Is
producer?
the
producer.
best.
Executive producer.
is the best.
Yes.
So we're executive producers.
Yes.
Nice.
Luke is a producer.
I'm a producer and
Really?
a line producer.
Why? What'd you do?
Chopped up your cocaine line. Is the
There was
bag
no
man.
I didn't take any drugs in this.
Line producer handles the day-to-day of the filming, the
Sure.
deadline stuff like that. Executive producer is the one responsible for financing the film.
No, that was me, by the way. Let's all get on the
That
same.
was us. We talking about dickhead.
Okay.
50-50. What's yours is mine.
What?
My debit
That
card.
don't make sense.
My-
All right, well, the debt's yours too, then.
My debit card's not working, by the way.
What's my pin? Someone tell me my pin. Yeah, all jokes aside, gang, check it the fuck out. We're really proud of it.
Very proud of it,
I think
man.
it encompasses, it shows a good version of what we do on the road and our live shows. And one of the cool things, too, is the fans are definitely very profiled in this. The Army of Garbage is very much a part of it, as much a part of it as we are. Which
Might
is
get to see yourself on TV there.
yeah, a lot of you's made the cut, I'm telling you.
YouTube.
YouTube. You can fucking cast that right on the TV there.
Chicks don't know the difference.
Your parents don't know the difference. Yeah, tell them you're on the news.
Tell you're a movie star, baby. Let's go.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Yes, so check it out, gang.
February 25th.
Mm-hmm. But all that's neither here nor there, folks. We got a gosh darn family episode on our hands. As you know, when you sign up for the Patreon over there, www.patreon.com, don't use the app. I don't want to get into that, but don't sign up on the iTunes app. They're taking 30% of everything. Don't do that.
You got a lot of caveats in this one, don't you?
Oh, man.
Do this, don't do that.
Well, listen.
Share this, don't share that.
I got to tell you, this business has ever changed. We're just a couple of idiots who call each other fat and bald, and the next thing you know, Apple's trying to wet their beak.
What a fucking winner so far, I got to say. I've been jammed up, man.
Yeah, man. Our pets' heads are falling off.
I was at a fucking CVS Minute Clinic this morning. That's where I'm at.
That's not where they time you when you jerk off.
Got the record.
8 seconds. Your pants were still on. And go.
Got a free case of Prime for that.
Sure.
Out the door.
Yeah, it's
They
been
got that everywhere, by the way. They got that in powder form now.
I know.
Dude, it's
Everything's
moving.
in powder form.
Yeah, it is.
Line producer.
I saw they had Narcan at CVS. I didn't know they had that there.
Really?
Yeah.
Buy
Right next
one,
to the
get
gummy
one?
bears.
That should be free, right?
No.
You know what?
It was like $28.99.
I don't know if you've ever seen the ads where it's like, it's on you to carry Narcan and learn how to use it. I'm like, it's on them not to do the bad drugs. I don't think it's on me to revive them,
Dudes
right?
get mad you do that if you narc them up.
Fucking ruin it. Yeah, break it. Yeah.
That's $17 they got to go out and fucking panhandle for again.
Uh-huh.
Bad news.
Yeah.
That and milk. I always see them pouring milk down guys' throats when they're all fucked up.
I think that's just that one video.
That was a
Is it?
challenge.
Yeah.
Challenge.
It was an internet challenge to like milk like people like Fenta out.
Yeah.
Jesus,
The
really?
fentanyl freakout.
That's
That's a new team in Kensington, Philadelphia.
that's fucked up.
It's an amateur hockey team.
But my skin's dry. Fucking, I
Uh-huh.
had the flu.
Yeah. The boys are down bad.
Fucking brutal.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Rome has fallen.
Goddamn stinks. Can't wait to get to the spring, summer. That's when the year really
I
starts.
had a little
anyway.
glimpse of it today. I was walking my wife and the dog in the park for a nice little morning walk.
Hey, you saw me down the beach?
What?
I don't know. You said you had a little glimpse. Said you had a little glimpse of it this morning. I thought you meant the summer.
No.
Route 66, ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen.
man, that comedy like that's not going to be on Route 6. I'm talking heavy hitting punchline.
I thought that was funny.
I didn't get it.
Yeah, it was over your head comedically.
I'm pretty sure we're going to cut it.
I gotta do puppet shows for you. You're really slipping.
What are you talking
Try to
about?
keep up. My comedy is growing. It's becoming more and more intellectual. Okay? So try to keep up. It's not the same fat guy stuff anymore.
What is it?
What's what?
Who's on first?
I just did the summer bit.
Which confused most of the room.
All of the room, theoretically. He got it. He just doesn't say anything. 'Cause he doesn't want to piss off Daddy.
I got a little glimpse of summer in the park, and you said, "Would you catch me on the beach today?"
Yeah, like, would you see me on the beach? Like, that'd be a little glimpse of summer. Because I want to be
like
all
I
over it.
envision you and
Yeah,
oh,
down the shore.
no, you're really playing with the different meta worlds we got going on here. Huh?
Sure. More of a
This is like inception of a bad joke. You're bombing in multiple realities over here. Wake me up. Someone throw him in a tub quick.
just thinking some timeline I'm killing.
Cut,
if universes are infinite.
cut to a room full of people.
You going down the shore this summer?
What?
I'm going down
What
there.
the hell are you talking about?
Because we're going to be off the road.
First of all, we're doing a show down the shore this summer.
Yeah.
What?
Down at the Borgata.
Yeah.
Don't think I'm not hitting those fucking tables either. I'm on a heater.
The buffet table. Let's put a couple of these together.
I want a couple
I'm
of-
going to have a lot of plates.
I want
sir.
a couple of rooms down there.
Okay.
Because I got my cousin.
Why are you talking to me like I'm your goddamn fucking travel agent?
You're executive producer.
You can get whatever rooms you want to get.
I got to get it myself?
I'm commuting.
They'll probably give it to me when I get down there. Once they hear what happened at Parks.
What?
I clean those fuckers out. 2,500. How you doing?
Yeah,
You weren't there. You
How
were with your
how are
family.
they going to recover? How are they ever going to bounce back?
I got my cousin trying to push me to fucking State Air. That their place in fucking Margate or whatever.
AC, July 19th. Tickets on sale now. They're moving quick. We're going to be at the Borgata.
Down the shore. Down the shore.
Down the shore in the summer.
Yeah.
Couple of local boys make good. Fuck this. Let's go to the shore.
I need some dry air. I need a humidifier. I need new sinuses.
So I didn't need dry air and a humidifier. You're like my wife. She's got more contraption. I feel like I work in a fucking boiler room.
I got another.
She's got humidifiers, dehumidifiers, fucking infusers, diffuser.
That shit's no good for you, they found out, those infusers.
Hey,
The oils. Seed oils, too, are bad. I don't know if you guys knew that. Watch out.
you're the king of the I heard one thing that's bad for you, so I'm going to throw it in your face, and it'll make me seem like I'm more healthy. You get off on going, oh, watch out for the seed oils. Meanwhile, you're
I cut 'em out.
You're boofing cheesesteaks.
No, I'm not. Chicken cheesesteak.
Oogies. All right,
Let's quit screwing
Yeah,
around.
this is you. You're
family
No,
episode.
you're screwing around.
I'm trying to tell you a little bit about me. My skin's dry.
You keep bringing that back.
It's dry.
Get some lotion. It
God, it don't work.
You have to get more lotion.
I got the oils. I got all that
So you
stuff.
should not use those oils. I hear they're bad for you.
It's not seed oil. It's coconut oil.
How do you think a coconut grows,
Fucking
asshole?
Dogs are
Huh?
chasing me around the goddamn neighborhood.
Because I got the gold in the pocket.
I do want to switch over to tallow. I just don't know where to score it.
Beef tallow?
Aren't you a tallow guy? Not on my skin.
Make your eggies with it.
Yeah.
Wait, am I a tallow guy?
I thought you said you were.
No, my wife will dabble with it.
You're a bone marrow guy.
I like a nice bone. I like getting drunk at one restaurant and eating their bone marrow because I feel fancy.
Sipping your beer out of a straw.
Can I get a lid for this?
Can I get a Beck's and a coffee cup, please?
Uh-huh.
All right. Let's quit screwing
You
around.
quit screwing her. You keep bringing up your dry
Knock it
skin
off.
like that's like breaking news or something.
Oh,
Shut it.
need the summer. You got me thinking about the summer. I need the summer to get here quick.
You brought it up, not me.
If I make it through the winter, it'll be a goddamn miracle. I feel like I'm on the Oregon Trail. You ever lose anybody on that?
I never made it.
I lost everybody.
My guys were getting lice left and right.
Before we left the general store, I had like 3 9-year-olds fucking missing. Comanches took them.
Ran away from your boring stories.
Kids, where you going?
Let me tell you about my dry skin.
They're scalping themselves.
These kids don't get my humor.
Speaking of which, there's a good movie on
this is going to be brutal. What? A good movie on what?
No, never mind. I'm going to
No.
save it.
No, this is
If you
great.
guys want to know, hit me up.
No, great movie.
Slide into the call me.
Hit me up. Go. What was the movie?
I'm running out of chat buddies. I got no chat. I called this dickhead the other night. Fucking didn't pick up with his girl or something like that.
Yeah, man. I don't know what to tell you. You stink.
You call a lot.
I do. You're my friend.
I love it.
That's not what he was saying this morning.
I know he talks shit.
I get an attitude also when I hang up.
Sure.
What are you doing?
Nothing. What are you doing?
No, you're asking me, what the fuck are you doing?
That's
Can't
what
pick
you-
up my call.
That's what you do. You call, and if it rings too long, you answer with, "Oh, hey, what's up? What are you doing? You can't answer. I called you twice." That's what you do. You're like your mother. It's brutal.
Patty?
Patty.
Mama.
All right, whatever. This man, yeah, dude. This one never got into real. We started in Foleyville. We're gonna end in Foleyville. Oh God. All right, let's get into it. This one, as you guys know, when you sign, I mean, this guy's got me off. I'm deep in Foleyville. I'm covered in cobwebs. I had a dream where a hamburger was eating me.
Should go to the diner.
Um,
Diner in Foleyville. Delicious.
You're just everybody. You're the guy at the counter. You're the waitress.
Mozzarella. Damn it.
You stink.
Yeah.
Even in Foleyville, you stink.
I need some nootropics.
What?
Some Neurolinks. That's what I want to get, that
I don't know.
Neuralink.
You get multiple neural links.
They start fighting each other.
Okay, let's talk about Shopify, baby.
Shout out to Shopify.
Nobody, and I mean nobody, in this solar system does selling better than Shopify, baby.
You ain't
If you
lying.
got an online business, do yourself a favor, get Shopify, home of the #1 checkout on the planet, and the one not so secret with Shopify that boosts conversations to 50%, baby.
Conversions up to 50%.
Conversions.
That means
People are
what?
talking about it, though.
That means way less. That's through the roof. That means way less carts going abandoned and way more sales going through, baby. Listen, we got a lot of guys, a lot of hustlers out there, a lot of side
Sure.
work, a lot of people doing this, trying to keep the plate spinning, do something else on the side.
Make it easy for yourself.
Shopify is where it's at. We're a Shopify company. If you've ever bought merch through
Shopify
AYG,
family.
we use Shopify, baby. It's the easiest. It's businesses that sell more, sell on Shopify. I don't know what you're doing. If you're growing your business, your commerce platform, be ready to sell whenever and wherever your customers are going on the web, in your store, in their feed, and everywhere in between, baby. Upgrade your business and get the same checkout as the AYG uses. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at Shopify.com/garbage. All lowercase, by the way. Go to Shopify.com/garbage to upgrade your selling today. Shopify.com/garbage. Do it.
Okay, we got talking about Aura Frames, baby.
Aura.
Big hit this holiday season was Aura Frames. Now you got St. Patrick's Day. You can get ready to go. You might have missed Valentine's Day, but wow, or come St. Patrick's Day with a nice Aura frame.
You want your loved ones to think you love them when you really don't? Aura Frames, Daddy. My mom thinks I like her and listen to her.
They are the best. #1 digital photo booth right there.
Uh-huh.
Aura Frames. You throw it up on the mantle. You upload the pictures. Everybody gets to know what Billy, Timmy, Tommy, Bobby, everybody's doing. Keep up on the soccer games. Keep up on the recitals. Or if you're just out at a bar getting hammered and you want to send something to your grandma, spice it up a little bit.
Or if you're a bit of a freak, send one to your gal and then, said spread eagle pin. Whatever you want to do, you can do. It's the frame for you, Daddy-o.
Whatever you decide to upload is on you.
Yeah, it's unlimited storage. All you need is the free Aura app and a Wi-Fi connection. You can upload as many photos and videos as you want year-round. Right now, you can save on the perfect gift that keeps on giving by visiting auraframes.com. For a limited time, listeners get up to $20 off their best-selling Carver mat frame with the code GARBAGE. That's Aura, A-U-R-A, frames.com, promo code GARBAGE. Don't forget to mention that the boys sent you so you can support the show. Terms and conditions apply. $20 off. Use code GARBAGE. Save on the gift that keeps on giving. Exclusive $20 offer. Carver mat, auraframes.com. Use code GARBAGE to save and check out. Do it. I was saying I was talking today before you got in here. You need some sort of psychiatrist, and I
have one.
No.
I'm in therapy.
I understand.
It's going well, actually.
You need one. In a perfect world, I would have been a psychiatrist who got embedded with you, like those journalists for like, and like live with a tribe for like.
What, like Shutter Island?
Yeah, and I just live with you and learn you, and you don't know because there's no way you're completely honest.
I can't watch that movie. Yeah, I am. I tell him everything.
No, that is a complete lie.
Listen.
And the fact, first of all, not one listener believes that.
I tell him what a dickhead you are.
I tell him how I'm the coolest.
Guy's got no hair, Doc.
I don't know.
Busted my chops. I didn't like Shutter Island. The way they turned that on him.
Hey, Pinhead, this isn't your movie podcast. Shut up. Talk about movies from fucking 18 years ago.
I thought he was a real FBI agent.
Same.
The pajamas should have thrown me off. It's a good film.
I've never seen it.
Really?
I don't like sequels. I thought it was the one that came after Departed, no? Is Jack Nicholson?
I don't like sequels.
See, that's comedy. Everyone got that. All right? I can hear them laughing at home. Not your what you
I
see.
told you that last week.
But not your beach bullshit you were pushing at the top of the program.
At top of the hour.
This just in, Foley saw a movie.
I did see a movie.
It'll put you to sleep like this is putting me to sleep. That's Route 66, gang. We need this. Ted Turner said no. Is that him? Tina Turner said no, too. She passed. Everyone passed on this thing.
What's Kippy got to do with it, huh? Nothing on that.
Again, that's a movie. But
It's a song.
I'm sure they made a movie. What's love got to do with it?
That's what it was called.
What?
Her biopic was What's Love Got to Do with It.
Biopic.
Biopic.
That's what.
Biopic. Gotcha.
Neuralink.
I'm back.
Vaginal mesh.
Ew. Is that an actual net? I think it is.
It's mesh. It's like a mesh lining, like a wall.
Yeah.
All right, we got to pivot. That's Route 66, gang. Zero mention of vaginal mesh on Route 66. I got the big man. Yeah. All right, and also a little bit of news update. The boys are circling the wagon on a conversion van.
Yes.
Just trying
I
to
think
get
that's a foregone conclusion. We're pulling the trigger.
We're pulling the trigger. I'm just trying to get the loan to make sense, and the accountant is giving me big pushback.
Can I ask what bank we talking to?
He's talking to someone for us.
Touchdown Bank, TD Bank.
No, he's going credit union, but then the credit I
Talk to my guy over at Navy Federal. Get us in there.
getting a pontoon boat.
One of those PBR Johns from Nam.
We end up with an old aircraft carrier.
Oh, that'd be sick. What do they do with all them ships down at the Philadelphia Navy Yard anyway?
They're like museums and shit, and then they sink them.
Do they?
I don't know.
I remember in the 80s driving by that and being like, man, even as a little kid, that was the ones we weren't using. If you don't know, over at the Philadelphia Navy Yard, I don't know if they're still there, but back in the day, they had a lineup of fucking frigates and fucking destroyers and all this kind of stuff that we weren't even using.
I think some of it's still there.
Get you fire those things, you throw a coat of paint on those things, start kicking ass. I remember as a little kid being like, man.
I'll be the size of one of those one day. Kippy's back. You stink.
Damn.
What's the Newman line? That whatever. No, when they're on the set of the Merv Griffin show. That stuff stinks worse than that suit.
No,
that story stunk worse than that suit or whatever. Oh, whatever. Got that. And we're back.
Someone's got to be funny on this thing.
Luke, I had a laugh track. All right. Can we get into the friggin' questions here, guy?
It's a family episode. Yeah, we got.
You keep cutting me off.
I'm not cutting you off.
Cutting me off. That's not what
I'm broadcasting.
That's not what a good executive producer should do.
I'm not an executive producer
Of the program?
of this show.
Yeah. What would you call you're the host?
Yeah,
That's about it.
I get lunch.
When?
Or Luke gets the lunch.
Yeah, Luke gets the lunch on my phone.
I do the coffees. I get the Starbucks order in the morning.
That's just because you like your eggies. And when you
$9.
get them, you don't tell anybody you're getting them.
What do you want from Starbucks?
Yeah, but you don't say, I'm getting egg bites.
Well, just assume.
You go, I'm getting a coffee. Anybody want anything? And then 58 orders of egg bites roll in. No wonder there's a goddamn egg shortage. Fucking this guy's eating them all. I looked over. It looked like you won a prize. It looks like you won a contest over there.
I like my egg bites. I can't just have coffee straight. I got to have a little food with it. It's like an ibuprofen.
That's just being fat.
No.
Yeah, I can't have water. I need pizza with it.
I get Ew, pizza and water.
I would never.
Oh man,
That's a production assistant role.
What?
Is it?
Coffee.
Getting coffees.
nice.
Yeah.
You're a production assistant and host. You're really working up the ladder. This guy's playing both sides of the ball over here.
Script supervisor.
You get a script? I had my uncle ask me, how much is scripted? I go, we would have to be.
What, this?
The show. I go, we'd have to be the greatest actors of all time to make it seem like that normal, natural, and bad and good at the same time. I'm like, what the fuck? What do you think I'm doing? We studied Shakespeare?
I studied Shakespeare.
Yeah, it shows.
Thank you.
To bomb or not to bomb?
You having a good time over there, asshole?
I'm having fun.
Yeah, good. Me too. Love you, buddy.
As a producer, that's pretty good.
Call me tonight. What are you doing tonight, by the way?
I'm working on an episode.
Really?
Yeah.
Of what?
This show.
Oh, look at you.
We stink. No.
Can I help you?
I'm trying to get to the fucking program.
Let's go. What a fun one.
All right, what do you got?
Me? First question.
Yeah.
I got nothing.
This
You
guy.
got the laptop.
The laptop? I thought wait a minute. I thought it was laptop because scientists used it. That's
Sure.
what I thought.
A laptop.
I still say laptop, but no, I say it quick enough that no one
Desktop.
laptop. That's a laptop.
When they got rid of those towers, that blew my mind. Where's the computer?
I thought
It's just the screen?
I ordered one out of Best Buy catalog. It came in the mail, and it was on our coffee table at that apartment I lived in the Heights.
Yeah?
I was flipping through
This isn't that long ago.
no.
You bought a computer out of a magazine?
And I was like, it was $199. I went online, but the catalog, the little pamphlet sold me. You know what I mean?
Desktop or laptop?
It was a desktop, but the tower was like this big. You know what I mean?
A little banger.
And I was like, I might as well be Bill Gates with this thing. All you other idiots
carry that around
have
with you.
I got high-speed power, and I didn't have internet, so I had to get a wireless router for the desktop, and that never worked. It couldn't make it do those pre-war walls,
That's
dude.
all lead paint.
Oh, man. And I had a horrible signal. I couldn't up.
You got to get a booster for that stuff.
I mean.
I got a booster at my house
Mm-hmm.
because the signal wasn't going through.
Sure.
Only thing that ever worked out with technology where I handled it, the broad kind of handled it, but
So you didn't do it.
I didn't hook it up.
So you didn't do anything.
But I bought it, and we brought it to the house, and I'm like, there's no way this shit's going to work. Fucking
Yeah. A little daisy chain.
cooking.
Uh-huh.
I had to throw one of my videos on to test it out.
You got the goggles on and shit. Babe, let me see if it can. Sure, it'll play your stupid YouTube videos, but can it handle the ultimate 8K 3D Ultra suck down?
Take a little trip to Analville.
The goddamn family program we're doing
I
here. And
apologize.
you're all of a sudden talking about pee-pees and woo-woos. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Keep the woo-woos.
Oh, goddamn.
Beepies for me. Can I help you?
I do sometimes think that, early, even in, the 80s,
Yeah.
right? Or 70, whatever. Now, you don't have to go back to, the 1400s. But, think about a guy in the 1200, whatever, 1600s.
Mhm.
He's probably seen 9 wangs his whole life. Probably saw his dads, his brothers, the neighbors,
Yeah.
somebody at, the doctor or something like that. Think about how many hogs you've seen. It's got to be in the bajillions.
Millions.
Yeah, so it's isn't that insane? Our brains were never conditioned to see that many hogs bigger than
I
ours.
should have blinders on.
You know what I mean?
Keep my eye on my own paper.
Everybody's got their own test,
I feel
gang.
like a big man.
All right. You're taking us down into, dirty talk all of a sudden.
You start talking about Dark Ages wieners, which I didn't realize they were that long.
What?
The Dark Ages.
How old are you, by the way?
The Dark Ages. I thought it was like a couple of years.
Hundreds.
Hundreds.
Yeah.
What the fuck would they...
This is nuts. And I know I'm wrong.
I thought it was like 200 years.
It's 1,000 years.
So what?
500
Was
to
the-
1,500.
Part for the long time, now that I'm thinking about this, and I'm about to say it out loud, I know it's wrong. But the sun was out, right? Why is it the Dark Age? I don't really know.
Cold.
Cold?
It was cold.
Is that true?
No, it's just when...
No, it was cold. It was also the coldest period. It was the coldest period after the last ice age. It was freezing. Couldn't get a bowl of soup.
Talk about hunkering down. Talk about shutting it down. Dude. It's dark. I picture like Alaska in the
had
summer.
a lot of
or whatever.
DVDs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Get
what
a
I
stew
picture.
going.
Everybody went to sleep. But I thought it was like 200 years. And so, wait, 500 AD?
Yeah.
So you're telling me 500 years after the birth of Christ, Europe just shut down?
Yeah.
But nobody knows what was going on.
Give me a rundown of what the Dark Ages are, please.
Well, it's marked by economic, intellectual, and cultural decline.
What?
So they got worse.
Yes, because everyone was just warring at the time.
Warring, like fighting wars.
Yes.
Is this
What are you, a general? Who says that? Hey, bozo. Don't try to church it
Hey,
up.
Fortnite, shut up.
Yeah.
This is pre the Renaissance, right?
Yeah, the Renaissance came after.
Before the Medici got on the scene
Yeah.
with all that cash.
Big banks.
Woo-wee! You know the Medici?
I pronounce Medici, but yeah.
I don't know what the proper pronunciation
I believe
is.
it's the Medici family.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Medici.
They make scooters, right?
That's something you get at the Minute Clinic.
Hello.
All right, let's quit jerking around here.
I was ready for more Dark Ages talk, to be honest with you.
I for sure thought it was like another...
So it was 1,000 years.
I thought it was like a big eclipse or something.
The Renaissance starts around 1300, so there's a little overlap between the two.
So that's them coming out of the Renaissance
Yes.
is them coming out of the Dark Ages.
Yes.
Well, they all
And
just popped up for a couple
what was
years?
going on? What was everybody doing?
During the Dark Ages?
Yeah.
Fighting.
Fighting?
Yeah.
But I thought we lost a bunch of records and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, because everyone was fighting and burning everything.
Where's my Pearl Jam album?
That's crazy. That's not that long ago.
I mean, it ain't last week.
But in the grand scheme of things, that ain't that long ago.
Well, I mean, how big are we going grand scheme of things?
As long as the planet's been spinning.
Okay, sure.
Millions of years.
Sure.
Universe been around 6 billion, something like that.
Okay.
Maybe more. That's a lot.
That's inquantifiable in anybody's head, so it doesn't really mean anything.
Yes, it does mean something to me.
What's it mean to you?
And the intelligentsia of the day. Carl Sagan and the likes.
Really? Fucking Medici, or what, you mispronounced it?
A little Medici on my lip.
And a little Neospore for that little herpes. Simplex 2 or whatever. Valtrex. That's what we got to get a big, we got to get into big pharma. That's what you really got to sell out, getting a big pharma.
Buddy,
get a
come
Valtrex.
Get me.
They probably cut us like fucking crazy check a month. We just like every episode we start dabbing it on your herpes. I got a long finger. Just fucking, hey, you have a buddy who has herpes? Help him out. Help a brother out. That's
Don't be gross.
Use Valtrex. All right. That's not paid. That'd be great if that was paid. We just seamlessly slipped it in. It was paid advertising.
It's pretty good.
All right. Listen, if Big Tobacco's out there, give me a call.
Can you do that on YouTube?
Probably not. I don't
Can't
think they're
push
allowed
heaters?
to.
I don't think they're allowed to.
They're not allowed to advertise
at all.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Huh. They're not print ads, anything like that
Nah,
anymore?
that stopped in the late 90s, I think.
That's all word of mouth, huh?
Billboards, everything's
That's
gone.
pretty good.
Yeah, you got a product that speaks for itself.
You got really something cooking.
Uh-huh.
I think of the millions Pepsi's dumping into advertising every year.
Yeah, think about
Newport ain't spending a dime.
and they keep you coming back. Doggy. All right, let's try again. This one's just funny. This is from Loggerhead O'Toole. Ever call shotgun while being taken into police custody? little shoddy.
Man.
That's a good time. If
Making a cop laugh is pretty good.
a cop's got to laugh at that. If your cop ain't laughing at that,
Unless you just killed 3 people.
they're throwing even in. A little levity changes every situation. They're throwing if they don't laugh, that cop's testifying and they're throwing the book at you. That you're going to a paid.
He was making jokes, Your Honor, when I was booking him.
That's a good time. That is an all right. All right, this one's from Jesse. This is a $10 hoagie. Never had one read. Is it garbage if you refer to something that is transparent as see-through? That's the dumbest way to say that, and I for sure say see-through for everything. I think I've only said transparent in science class when I learned what transparent was.
Transparent and translucent.
Translucent's kind of, right?
Yeah, you feel like a smart guy.
Yeah, like a worm would be translucent.
A worm?
Like insects, I believe.
Gummy worm?
No, like insects, I believe, are described.
No, like wax paper would be translucent.
I'm not saying that's not a possibility. I believe the term is translucent, not only for
jellyfish are translucent.
There you go. You got on board with me instead of fucking shutting me down. Medici family.
Love the Medici.
Give me the difference between translucent and transgender.
You know how I know the Medici? It's from one of my favorite poems by Edwin Robinson.
Hey, Medici.
Miniver Chivi is the name of the poem. Edwin Robinson.
Transparent objects allow light to pass through completely, while translucent objects allow some light to pass through, but objects on the other side are not as clear.
A little cloudy. That's
yeah.
That's dude.
Also known as a beat bag.
The hell is this?
That ain't class.
Speaking, that reminds me the first time. I don't know if you remember. I remember the first two-way mirror I ever saw was at the Richboro Wawa, and because the office had the two-way mirror out to the floor. It blew my
Carl,
fat ass.
Carl. Look, he's doing it again. Oh, fat ass. You mustard all over you. Carl, that kid's back.
And I remember the way the light, you could look and kind of see through, obviously. And
they're counting the money.
Yeah, and I'd like kind of slowly walk by like this to see if anybody would get real close. I'd do this and get real close. Fucking, I'd be, what do you got back there? Ooh, a little fucking Hooters calendar angle. This is the 90s.
He's got a calculator.
Yeah. Yeah, that was like, and whenever I walked in, it was like I was playing a game of, I don't know, can you see me? Can you not see? Am I looking at you? Or are you looking at me? It was a game of cat and mouse.
Mine was in drugstores, in pharmacies, in the front where the manager's office is. It was like a tower, and it had the see-through, the double mirror, and then it also had that big, like convex.
Sure. Check your 6.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I always feel like they were watching me. I don't know why.
Uh-huh.
Fucking creeps.
Yeah. I used to have,
I'm a child.
The one at the supermarket had a little, like, they had the front desk and then the little office right behind that.
Mm-hmm.
And that had the door that was always locked. That's where they kept the safe and the money or whatever.
Fucking cash.
Always locked.
And the heaters, too, probably.
Nah, they were
floating around?
They were floating.
Okay.
And they had that little two-way, and you guys, whatever, 16, hormones were cooking. And the hot manager would, like, you have to go in there to count your till.
Yeah.
And you'd go in there alone, and you'd lock the door. Woo-wee. I'd be in there fucking fighting off a stinger. That was like every one of my fantasies. The door's locked. Someone might be peeping. It's a two-way mirror. I can see out. They can't see in.
You know,
a lot of cash laying around.
Avocados are going up. What? Nothing.
Is the can sale still going on?
Kev, let's talk about True Werk.
Oh, you mean the truest work?
Yeah, True Werk is hell-bent on creating the most technical, high-performance workwear in the world, and they have done it. True Werk's story begins in the Colorado mountains, where a trade worker knew that there had to be a better solution than a wet, heavy gear that was weighing him down at work, so he came up with True Werk, baby. Let's go.
True Werk sent us some great gear.
Top-quality gear.
Shout out to them. I mean, they sent us this, like, overcoat, like this, all weather, all everything. Buddy, You could throw me in the Hudson River. I'd bounce right back and be ready to record a podcast. You wouldn't even know.
If you want to show up on the job site looking fresh.
Ooh,
Work.
Every True Work product is engineered for maximum comfort, protection, efficiency with minimum bulk or extra weight. I put it on you. Boom, you can stick and move, right?
You go.
You can if you're a construction worker.
High performance.
Yes. Denim and cotton canvas haven't changed much over 200 years. True Work upgrades traditional classics by using the same fabrics worn by the outdoor athletes, baby. Soft, stretchy, sweat-wicking, soft shell work pants are a major upgrade over wet, heavy jeans or dungarees. Windproof, waterproof shells. I'm talking high-quality stuff over here. True Work has over 50,000 five-star reviews and countless stories from trade pros in every state, every job site across the country. Upgrade with True Work, major change in the way you work. Check out the full lineup and get 15% off your first order at truework.com/garbage. At truework.com/garbage. At 50% off at Truework, TRUEWERK.com/garbage. Do it.
Yeah. Kev, let's talk about Helix mattresses.
Shout out to Helix.
Let's talk about just the best in the biz and an OG podcast sponsor.
Sleep like a king.
Sponsoring it. I got the California King over there. I just flipped it around, put some fresh sheets on it. Man, you sleep like an angel in those things. And I'm no angel, I'll tell you that. And I'll tell you what, you don't got to waste time at some mattress store with Helix. You go on the website there, you take a quiz, takes about 2-3 minutes. They find out how you sleep, whether you sleep heavy, sleep light, whether you sleep on your side, on your back, hot, cool, whatever it is, they got you covered, and they will match you with the absolute perfect mattress and the last mattress you're ever going to own, because once you go Helix, you never go Felix.
I got to be honest with you. You might never get me out of a Helix. I mean, obviously.
Oh, no, that's the mattress here on out.
Obviously, we got the promo code, so, you
Sure.
you save a couple of bucks. But it's like, I mean, I've never had an adult grown-up mattress that made me, that gave me, I haven't slept like that. I've slept like a baby. So you're sleeping like a pauper on a used mattress that you found off the G train.
Might as well be on a wet sack if you're not shopping Helix.
Go to helixsleep.com/garbage for 20% off site-wide, plus 2 free dream pillows with mattress purchase, plus free bedding bundle, which is 2 dream pillows, a sheet set, and a mattress protector with any Luxe or Elite mattress order, Daddy-O. I might have to go get a new one for 27% off.
Woo.
That's helixsleep.com/garbage for 20% off site-wide, plus 2 free dream pillows with mattress purchase, plus free bedding bundle, 2 dream pillows, sheet set, and mattress protector with any Luxe or Elite mattress order. helixsleep.com/garbage.
Do it.
Now back to the show.
Back to the show. Have I asked you this? Have you ever?
I don't know. Hit me.
Have you ever Have you ever asked a girl out and got shot down, like straight up? Have I asked you this?
No, that was never.
You never put yourself out there like that.
Technology had changed, so like you didn't have to like ask out in person. Like there was like text, like there was other ways to build a relationship and rapport rather than just going like, hey, I bumped into her at the CVS. You want to go out Tuesday night? It was more like hanging and what are you doing? So and so, like we're having people over. It was more communal. You know?
I got you.
I mean, were you going out on dates at the time? Like.
In like 7th and 8th grade, I had to do that a couple of times.
Yeah, I would. At 7th and 8th grade, there was already cell phone-ish, or there was AOL instant mess. Like that's where the relationships were breeding.
This you had to walk in,
chat rooms.
You had to walk in, take a shot, and man,
swing and a miss.
You and your boys would talk about it for like a month.
It's a 3-2 pitch. Boom! He's hitting the head.
Get a plan together. Hey, you want to go to the mall on Saturday? Nah, I don't think so. Okay, cool.
Yeah, me either.
Heard it burned down anyway, bitch.
Lesbian.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we never. Yeah, we would ask to like skate, like at the roller skating thing. That would be like, oh, you want to skate? I don't think I ever got shut down, but like, only you ever skated with like maybe 1 or 2 girls or something.
I never got shot down at a dance asking some broad if she wanted to take a turn on the rug. At the Catholic school dance, CYO dances we used to do.
Yeah, we didn't. They were phased out. I remember my brother going to them and me being like, "You're a fucking porn star." That was for like boogie nights to me. Fuck, 13-year-old. They were putting cologne on and going to the
cologne, chains, sweaters.
They had to pay to get in. It was like $3 to get in. I'm like,
lot of
this might as well be Studio 54. This is crazy.
It was dark as shit in there.
Mm-hmm.
You were either making a move or you were fighting the Italian kids out front. It was crazy. Fucking kids with mustaches and shit.
Scared the shit out of you. Hey, Luigi.
Just want to go home and watch Golden Girls.
All right, let's see
See
here.
if Charlie's is still open.
Are you garbage if growing up you had a small, unsuspecting kitchen knife in your home and a parent constantly tells you, be careful with that one? That's the sharpest knife in the house. That's dead on, dude. That is so good.
That's the real one right there.
Cat one will get you. That You
Yeah.
got to be aware. It's not the big one. It's that one.
There was one sharp knife.
Yeah, a little paring knife or something.
Everything else, you'd slice your finger off.
Sure.
Dull as shit.
Uh-huh.
Woo!
Yeah, that's like a very dirtbag, paranoid, anxiety-ridden warning there.
For sure.
Be careful with that one.
That's the sharp one.
Uh-huh.
Get out of there.
That'll get you.
What are you doing in the steak knife drawer?
Mm-hmm. Which, by the way, my mom's got the same set of steak knives and cutlery, like kitchen knives, steak knives and kitchen knives. I mean, they got to be older than me. They're wooden handled. The finish is off. These things are getting waterlogged.
I love those, though.
Man, they're great. They're Cutco. I mean, they might be a pyramid scheme, but they used to put together a hell of a product.
That's just, that's from, you put them in the dishwasher for all those years. It takes the fucking lacquer out of it.
Oh, it looks like 2x4 wood. That's how weathered it is. It looks like it's been submerged. It looks like they pulled it out. They fished it out of the East River. Yeah. It's old stuff. The little knots have the little rivets have a little bit of rust on them running into the wood.
Yeah.
Those things are.
I didn't know when I was a kid. I didn't know what I was doing. I remember cutting shit with the fucking bread knife. Like, the serrated edge?
Oh, that's all I used exclusively till, I got to be honest with you, as you know, I was never very cultured. I mean, I just used my fork for most of the stuff to just, get some torque on that thing. And
So, you get good meat.
yeah, but I would never.
Cut it with a fork.
We never had meals where you would get us. That I remember, I'd be like, "Yo, here's a steak knife."
Oh, we did. Nice Sunday dinner, London broil, baked potato wrapped in a fucking tinfoil.
No, never. I mean, I think I just always used a fucking butter knife.
Told Patty that's what I want for my birthday. I don't know if I mentioned this to you.
A London broil?
No, I wanted to cook a fucking nice dinner with fucking baked potato wrapped in tinfoil in the oven.
Doesn't sound that nice. I mean, if that's the first thing you're
That's
listening.
one of the sides. Coleslaw,
What kind? All right, so what's the entree?
meatloaf. I want a meatloaf.
And who's all at this dinner? Just you?
Now get out.
Now get your stupid ass out of my face. Don't come back for 3 hours.
Take a walk around the neighborhood. No, me,
I'm
her,
asking. Just you two?
me, her, the broad, and my brother and the kids or whatever, and the rest of the family if they want to come over.
That's just, I mean, that was such a loose list of people. Man, it's just me, him, and whoever else wants to come.
The immediate squad.
All right,
that
I'm
would be-
asking. Don't,
Yeah. The immediates. My family.
My name wasn't on that list. I feel like I'm pretty fucking. I should be at least. Let me
wanna come
executive
over?
produce the dinner or something.
And I want her to make one of those buttercream cakes that she used to make back in the day. Keep trying to get her back in action.
Yeah,
For everybody involved.
Uh-huh.
And green beans with
Chocolate sauce.
No, green beans with do you ever do this? Green beans with breadcrumbs with Italian seasoning on them.
No,
They used to be popping back in the day. My brother just made them. That's what made me think of it.
that makes sense.
Oh, so good.
We used to do. Man, I love the. I guess they were Green Giant, the canned green beans that are like waterlogged.
I love those.
Man,
You didn't like them?
oh, I loved them to the point where that was the only vegetable I ate for a solid 7 years.
What about wax beans? Did you eat wax beans?
my mom?
the yellow ones?
My mom didn't like beans, so we never. I didn't have.
No,
beans.
they're green. They're green beans, but they're white. I don't know
Oh.
why.
No,
They're in a can.
translucent. No way. It looks like a worm.
Jellyfish.
No, no. But I did, man. I loved a waterlogged friggin' green bean.
I'm with you. Yeah, they're good as shit. Maybe
That-
a little pat of butter on them. Woo! In a cereal bowl and on the table.
Mm-hmm.
Good night.
That and my grandma Babs, rest in peace, made some sort of it's like
Hooch in the tub.
no, she made some sort of creamy. The corn she put out. I don't know if there was sugar.
Cream corn?
I don't know what.
'Cause I can't imagine you eating cream
Let
corn.
me get. I don't think it was cream. I don't even know what cream corn is. Let me get eyes on cream corn.
It's old school.
I mean,
I had
she's
a
an old
lot of
broad.
that shit.
No, not cream corn. Not cream corn though. It was something in it. It was in a little bit of something. Woo, man, going over there. That was all right.
Hit me with a crescent roll and I'm out.
This one's from Mid-Atlantic Dirtbag. Great name.
Whoa.
It took me so long to learn what the Mid-Atlantic was, too.
It's the East Coast.
The Mid-Atlantic, yeah,
Boston to Baltimore.
I don't think Mid-Atlantic's Boston, is it?
No?
I think it's like Jersey to North Carolina. I think it's Mid-Atlantic. Like it's the
okay.
middle of the country. Right?
Shout out to it.
What do you got there, Larkus Patarkus?
I'm putting the kid to work this episode.
Wi-Fi is so slow.
Like
Sorry.
to see it. Oh yeah, now you want faster Wi-Fi.
New Jersey,
Is that what
Maryland,
your friend said?
New
Huh?
Jersey, Maryland, Delaware, West Virginia, District of Columbia, and Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Ah, very nice.
The
That's a
Mid-Atlantic
good-
accent.
It's a good group of states.
Not bad. Whatever. Mid-Atlantic Dirtbag, $10 homie. Couple months in, never had one read. Is it garbage if you pour your salsa into the jar's lid and scoop out the salsa with chips from the lid?
Whoa,
That's pretty good.
saving the knuckles.
Yeah, right?
That's
Can you
not
can
bad.
get a better, you can come in from the side rather than the top and try to hook it up like you're moving a couch down a flight of stairs.
I respect the move.
But I feel that a
Take the-
pour would be better then,
You
right?
take it out and you put a little on the lid. Put the jar down. Get your chip. Load it up.
I don't hate it. Keep your
Love it.
fingies clean. But at that point, I go, just grab a bowl or a plate or something. If you're doing that, if you're having the forethought,
Sure.
just roll with.
You gotta wash that shit. Lid, you just put that back on. Throw it right in the back of the fridge.
Yeah, but I mean, sure, younger me would have done that. I'm at the point now where I'm like, I have a wife who will do the dishes. No, I'm kidding. I'll get a bowl out and enjoy it like a gentleman.
Did you have a timeline on your salsa?
No.
So it could have been in there for a while, like the half jar in the back where the tomatoes crusted around the rim. You're still
Mhm.
going in on that?
No, I'm not going in on it. It's in there. I'm probably not going in on it.
Okay.
I would just go, I don't know how long that's been. I'm going to grab a new one.
Okay.
There's also like,
Because I have that with relish.
that goes, sure, I mean.
If I lose focus on relish, I'm out.
Do you have relish in your fridge that often?
Were you eating chips or something? Were you
I was
just
chewing ice.
what are you, my aunt?
I have a little
Chewing
cold
ice.
brew.
Yeah, I got relish like that.
I
You don't have relish? You don't have relish in your refrigerator?
No.
American. You don't have a thing of relish.
What have I eaten?
Hot dogs.
How many I would argue, buddy, I would
The
argue.
last time you went and you bought hot dogs at the store.
I'm not making hot dogs at the house.
Really? Not every night.
Enough to have relish on hand.
No
What do
kidding.
you just, wait, you just went, when you make hot dogs, obviously.
That one time you bought hot dogs. You get a thing of relish, a fresh thing of relish.
I don't
fresh
know
thing of
when the
mustard.
last time you think I am having in-house hot dogs.
No
was.
kidding.
That's also like insane because then you're like, I'm gonna buy a jar for 2 spoonfuls. You just go with whatever else you got. Oh, hot sauce or something. Sriracha. That's one thing I wanted to ask you. That was on my list of questions I had recently.
Oh yeah.
Do you think has there ever been a bottle of sriracha in Patty's refrigerator? In your mom's refrigerator, has there ever been a bottle of sriracha?
You out of here, guy.
I don't think. I would bet my mom don't even know what it is.
Yeah, Patty wouldn't know what sriracha was.
She don't go down the international aisle. You know what I mean? Not going down the ethnic food aisle.
LaChoy.
I shoot it if it looks at me. No way.
My dad, they actually did. They loved it. They would,
Sriracha?
no, but they would do like a stir fry every once in a while.
That shit got big in the 80s.
Yeah, I remember my
That was big. That was.
I remember my dad buying a wok, and I remember being
Now
like,
there
"What?"
goes the country. You're a goddamn veteran. Fucking bending the knee.
Your buddy's laying face down over there. You fucking
So what we fought for fucking you to buy a wok?
Nah, he loved it, man, and he used way too much oil. It was, and I don't know what kind of oil he used. Definitely
He's in there
wasn't-
like a hibachi chef. Smoke alarms going off and shit.
Dude, he loved that shit. He would love his stir fry. He loved the water chestnuts, the LaChoy water chestnuts. I think that's the company's name, LaChoy.
I think, yeah, L.A. Troy, yeah.
They always looked so good. It was so 80. It was like 80s single lady that worked
Trying
in
to
an
be,
office.
yeah, look at me.
Loved it.
I just learned about this.
It's so good. That and the crispy noodles. The LaChoy crispy noodles.
The only hot sauce that ever really cracked was Tabasco. That was it, and that was strictly for my stepdad's eggs. Was Tabasco. That was, and I mean,
That's real stepdad.
it must have been in there for 15, same bottle, 15 years.
Yeah, no, there was no hot sauce,
and then
I don't think, in our
my
house.
stepdad, I guess one of his boys introduced him to Frank's.
Mm-hmm.
And that hit probably when I was in early college. Late high school, there a bottle of Frank's came in.
Yeah, we got it now.
And I was like, that was the first hot sauce I really had, and I was like, oh, this is great. And then they started the Frank's. I put that shit on everything. That hit. So I then was in college. I became a big Frank's guy.
Sure.
Sriracha then as well moseyed in, but
Sriracha was way too much for me to handle at first. That shit was spicy.
I remember someone.
Sneaky ketchup.
I remember we did a show.
Fuck that.
This is so uncouth. I did a show where they fed you. It was like dinner and a show. And the chef was pretty good. It was
That's good. Load them up on pasta before you bring up the comedic stylings of Kevin Ryan. No offense to you, person.
Nah, dude, they gave me.
You're the best, baby.
They gave me twice baked sriracha potatoes, dude. I had never had sriracha. I'm probably 20, 22, 23, 24. I don't know how old. I'm old. I'm too old.
Wait, did you not know they were spicy?
No. Yeah.
You were trying to poison.
Oh, dude, I'm up there. I remember I was wearing a sweater. I was wearing a polo sweater that I got at an outlet. So I ate these.
Never got any ice cream.
I ate these sriracha potatoes and then went right on stage, dude. I was sweating. I remember my neck got itchy. Everything. I broke out in hives. My American bloodstream couldn't handle the foreign sriracha.
Oh, my God. Ooh, anybody else's throat closing up? Jesus.
Is it hot in here? Or is it sriracha?
Are you sure I wasn't at that show?
You might have popped by. You might have came and watched me.
I did.
I was pretty big in the scene back in the. You remember that?
Do
you remember it was our buddy's show? Yeah. It was a great show, fun show, and the chef, it was like a small little restaurant, and they would do dinner and a show, and it was like a prefix. You would just go and get whatever they were making. I think it was meatloaf and fucking twice-baked sriracha potatoes. Man. I remember I had a pair of new Chuck Taylors on, too. And it was cold as shit, and my feet were freezing. I couldn't find parking close to the venue.
Taking a pair of Chucks in the winter. Man, you're losing a toe.
I may or may not have had socks on, too, and I had to walk like 6 blocks. This is in Conshohocken. I had to walk like 6 blocks up a hill. Icy conditions. I remember. Saturday night show. Saturday night paid gig, plus a pretty good plus introduce you to sriracha. I might as well been the Tonight Show.
What's that shit called again?
Woo!
No, Patty, no,
yeah.
There isn't a bottle of sriracha in
Patty's household.
No. What? What's it called?
Also, look up how long sriracha will last. Because I'm sometimes mine's been in there a minute. I buy a big bottle, and I go through phases where I'm crushing it. I'm doing it on everything. And other times, I'll go 6-8 months not using it, and that thing gets real thin and watery at the bottom. I got one now that's like, it might as well be, looks like Kool-Aid.
2 years in the fridge after opening.
I think I'm probably.
How about out of the fridge?
6 months.
No shit.
Yeah.
All that heat, all them peppers.
Oh, God. All right, here. Let's see. This one's from Robert. $10 homie, never had one read. Is it garbage to eat Tums in the first grade thinking you're doing drugs with your friends?
What the fuck?
Turns out later in life, some of them had serious drug issues. That's just like,
I thought they were candy.
Your parents are bad. When like I had it too, where like there's too much. You're learning about drugs and drinking at too young of an age. If you're going, let's do drugs in first grade.
Sure.
Same with drinking, where we were like, let's steal a beer. We were too young. It was too commonplace.
Mm-hmm.
My family don't do shit without drinking. Like
Sure.
there's not like It's what time's this? What time are you going? Do you want to stop and get beers before? It's all drinking.
Sure.
And it's permeated my life.
Mid-Atlantic lifestyle.
Sure. But that means that kid's seeing that or watching the wrong movies or something. You're trying to do drugs in first grade. Not even trying, you're doing them. You think you're doing them. Getting your hands on some fucking tropical breeze Tums.
Wow, that's the good stuff.
You ain't lying.
Woo.
I'm at the age and of the health where I have Tums everywhere.
Yeah.
I got them in the travel bag. I got one at the house. I got one in the burbs. I make sure there's one down the shore. I make sure there's one at my mom. Like, wherever I might be crashing that night, I can get my hands on little Tumskis.
I surprisingly don't.
You should.
Very
because you're
unprepared.
burping as you said that.
Yeah. But not heartburny. I haven't had heartburn in a while. I really have it under control.
Great.
Which is a good thing.
Sure.
My gastro guy. I got to watch that. Get Barrett's esophagus. It's no good. So I have a little tiny bit of that.
So it's not good.
I got to keep it under control.
Okay. All right. Spin zone. Whoo, and we're out.
I think that was a spin zone.
You just said I'm doing good. Before I get Barrett's esophagus, then I have Barrett's esophagus. You got to keep an eye on it. It went from I'm super healthy, I don't want to get this very bad thing, to I have the bad thing.
I have a little piece of it, a little bit, which I got to really watch.
It's not Bitcoin. Oh, I got a little taste on it.
XRP.
Sure. All right. Let's see here. This one. What do you got?
Also called GERD.
Oh,
I have GERD. No, Barrett's esophagus is.
So the GI tract doesn't sound great.
Oh, Barrett's esophagus is caused by GERD.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have GERD. And a little Barrett's esophagus.
How do you have a little of it?
Because he's lying, dude. He's got it.
I'm not.
It's spin. That's what I'm talking about. The spin. You keep saying a little bit.
I have a little bit. We've talked about this on the Patreon when I got my colonoscopy and my endoscopy. That's why I really have to be careful that I don't get heartburn.
Okay.
So I've been on top of it. So I haven't needed any Tums.
Okay. Sounds good.
Thank you.
It's all that relish you're eating.
Old relish? Well, my point with that was if I lose sight of the relish, I got to get a new one.
Yeah, there's certain condiments that if you go, I don't remember, was this last year, 6 months, was it a week ago? You just got to start over.
Mayonnaise.
You just got to start fresh. Mayonnaise, salsa, queso, you got to start fresh.
Sure.
Because those are those things that you only eat when they're only applicable at certain times.
Yes.
The salsa, the con queso, the fucking, the relish, you're only eating that when you have a bag of chips, when you have the hot dogs. Crazy.
That's crazy.
That's why you have Barrett's. You're doing homegrown hot dogs. Hot dogs are meant to be at a barbecue, at a ball game, from a fucking cart vendor. You shouldn't be doing hot dog. I get that they're good. I love hot dog.
I ate. Then this, I can't take the blame here. As a kid, I ate too many hot dogs when I was a kid.
I've eaten too many hot dogs as an adult. I get that. You shouldn't be that's not a meal you should be eating in house.
You don't like making dogs at the house? That's crazy.
I do. There's nothing more.
You and the wife have never been on your way to the grocery store. What do you want to have tonight? Let's do hot dogs. Get a thing of Bush's beans. Get a pack of buns. Some relish.
I understand what hot dogs are. You don't have to. No one's ever. No, my wife.
No. Some chips and hot dogs.
Chips and hot. What are we? Crackheads? That's what homeless people have for dinner.
What are you talking about?
Chips and hot dogs.
Potato chips. Kettle cooked. You don't like chips and hot dogs?
Listen, stop saying you don't. I like chips and hot dog. I do like chips and I do like hot dogs. That is not up for debate. I'll like a big bacon cheese dog. I like hot dogs. I'm saying, I think at 50, you shouldn't be making them for dinner. I think in the house.
This hasn't been recently.
Still got the relish?
Yeah, you still got the relish. We're fucked. We are all over Foleyville. You don't know when you're getting a straight answer, what you're getting, what you're not.
I'm shooting you straight. I like hot dogs.
I'm not saying to not like hot dogs. I'm saying hot dogs in the house with your wife when you live in New York City.
It's getting an official ruling. You think that's crazy? Making hot dogs for dinner?
I think it's very trashy, yes.
In Manhattan, yes.
I don't live in Manhattan.
Okay, Queens. In an apartment building, it is.
Queens, that's a fucking Christmas dinner.
I think if you're single,
there's less people not eating hot dogs than are.
I think if you're single, fantastic bachelor meal of like, hey, I can get these. I can have a meal for $4, $5, $6, whatever it is. Stuff up on them. I'm not saying don't eat hot dog. Eat all the dogs you want. I feel, yeah, I don't know. It's a trashy meal to eat in house. That's an outside food, right?
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. I think that's a fair assessment.
Okay.
I mean, you're making me feel like I'm fucking like a John D. Rockefeller over here by saying I'm not frying fucking hot dogs in my studio apartment with my wife and eating a small bag of potato chips.
You got a studio?
You're doing pretty good. You got a railroad shared. All right, let's see here. We got time for one more. This is Who's ever spent the whole day at Disney World, come back to your hotel room with a note that says, remember, Mickey says no smoking inside the hotel room. P.S. My grandpa crumbled up the letter and said, I'll be damned if some mouse tells me where I can't smoke. That's an old school kind of guy, dude.
Disney, man. They're always selling it.
Sure.
Mickey say. Remember Mickey said?
Yeah, don't forget. It's Mickey.
Mickey says he's going to break your fucking legs.
Hey, listen here, old timer. Keep smoking heaters in here.
I hang you up the balcony.
Yeah, that's
great.
But that he says this is late 90s is a little late for that. It's right on the cusp. That's when a grandfather late 90s. I'm smoking wherever I want. I've been smoking wherever I have been smoking for 35 years.
Yeah,
I'm smoking in this hotel room.
Late 90s, you were still smoking in restaurants.
Yeah, borderline where?
No,
I'm just saying. Yeah, it's like a lot of places were changing at that time.
Yeah.
Late 90s, early 2000s is when everything started, at least in this area, started
Switched
changing.
over.
New York was no smoking. California was no smoking.
I believe you can't smoke inside anymore?
Mm-hmm.
There's kids in there.
Sure, smoking or non, catching.
It's a candy store, sir.
Catching skeeties. But we got to wrap it up.
Ooh, what a fun one. Gang, we love you to death. Make sure you check out the Route 66 special when it comes out, February 25th.
Yes, and we're all over the road. The Back on the Block tour tickets are moving. Shows are selling out, and as we're doing one run, so we can't add shows everywhere, so get your tickets now. Don't snooze because you're going to lose.
We love you. We'll see you next week.
Peace.